let's say I've made some changes to my .py file. I don't want to think about committing them. I can go ahead and test them. Excellent. The import statement works. The print statement works. I think I'm ready to go. Let's say I didn't remember exactly where I was at and what changes I made. If I do git diff, then I can take a look and see what differences there are. So there's sort of three layers of files. You've got saved files that have not been staged, staged files that haven't been committed, and then committed files. Git diff will tell the difference between the first two layers, whether it's when it's been saved but not staged yet. So right now I'm looking at the file roots.py and I can see the changes. I've added these two lines. You see the pluses, it tells me I've added these lines to it. This git diff will tell me the difference between saved and staged. So now I can go ahead and stage it. So now it's staged. So if I look at git status, my files have been staged. So now if I do git diff, there's nothing that's been saved that's any different from what's staged. Now, if I wanted to see what's different between saved to staged, there's nothing different, but staged to committed, there should be some differences. And if I throw a staged tag on that, I get those differences. So now I'm looking at the difference between staged and committed. And so again, here I've got those two lines. Now, if I messed around with this a little bit, now if I did git diff, you can see, okay, I subtracted this line and added this line. So the minus is in red, the plus is in green. I've changed network X to world, and that's the difference between saved and staged. So if I do git status, it says, well, I've got changes that are staged but not committed, and then I have additional changes that haven't been staged yet. And so this is not a great place to be. You kind of want to be in one place or the other. One thing you can do at this point is what's called a reset. If you do a reset, then you move the files out of staged back to just saved. And then when you look, you've just got saved, unstaged changes. And so let's say I want to commit this. So I'm going to do git add roots.py. So now it's staged. Good. And then I can commit it. Voila. And so now if I do git log, then I can see the list of all of my commits so far on this chain, on this branch. So I'm in the master branch. My head is here, which means that if I add another commit, it'll be after this one. And this is the chain of commits that leads up to that. So right now there's only 2 in there. And if I want, at this point, I can say, wow, I really didn't want that print statement on there. So I can undo that commit. I can get rid of this commit if I want completely. And you can do what's called a hard reset. So we did a regular reset will move things from staged out of staged so that you're not ready to commit and you're just redoing. A hard reset will change back to an older commit and get rid of and really delete all of these changes. So when you do it, you're going to say, where do I want to go to? I want a hard reset and to this commit. So you need to put the first 7 characters of the hash. You could type in the whole hash if you want, but you probably don't want to. You need a minimum of 7 characters. So I'm going to put in the 7D8FA02. That's the first 7 characters here of this commit, and I'll do a hard reset to that. So you'll notice back here in Atom, it was like magic. The file just completely changed. The changes that I made are gone now. Then there's only one commit. It's the initial commit with the import statement. There's no print statement. The print statement's long gone. If I do a git status, it's still gone. There's nothing to commit. The working tree is clean because there's nothing saved. There's nothing staged. Everything that's been changed is committed. And I'm back to this initial commit. One more quick tool that might be useful in Git. Take a look. If I look at my log, I've got these 4 commits. If I wanted to see what the heck did I do in that third commit here, print map nodes and adjacency, what does that mean? So I can always do git show and then type in the first 7 characters of the hash, and then I can see, okay, what got removed and what got added. I removed these 2 print statements and I added this one for loop with a print statement. Okay, now I know what that commit was. It's just a useful tool to be able to see what kinds of changes you made in previous steps.